All right, guys. So we got a big ass update, man. I'm telling you, like a really big update in terms of balancing. A lot that they changed here, but there's actually one really important part of the update that I wanted to cover real quick, right? And it actually does remove a pretty vital part of the game that's existed for a while now. Take a look at those echo upgrades, man. The one called multifaceted. That one is actually insane, right? It says the 5 attribute points you will usually receive from your aspects, right? Which is race, by the way. It's race, but they're now free to allocate. That means, guys, like for example, like a race will have like 3 strength, 2 fortitude. You can pick what that goes into, bro. There's no longer, if you get this echo modifier, there's no longer like racial stat things, right? You can just have 5 free points for whatever you want, which is, bro, that is so amazing, bro. So amazing. That means A, there's gonna be new min-max builds starting, but B, there's finally gonna be builds that you don't really have to play a certain race to get the actual uber min-max to do, right? I know a lot of people will be happy about it. PvP and PvP players both love min-maxing, so not surprised with that. I think this is going to be one of the best echo modifiers like ever, because dude, that's actually great. And let me tell you, by the way, guys, for a Lightborn, we get 12. See, because we get 2 in every single A, man. I'm waiting for that 12 points. Next up, though, they also have another really great echo upgrade, which is the Elementalist one, which allows you to have no limit to how many attunements you start with. So you can just have, like, for example, like I think like 2 Iron Sting, 3 Thunder, 1 Flame, just whatever you want, right? Which is probably really good for those builds that are making Saint Swarm builds. That's really nice as well, right? And then on top of it, the final, oh my, I just have to talk about it, guys. They destroyed the bird build, man. They destroyed it. You like the cooldowns of all those mantras. Yeah, there's a ton that now actually don't start until you actually hit the ground. Same with Windstep, which is actually a really big one. And then on top of that, they also made it to where if you are trying to basically like dash in the depths with the Starkringer wing, it's basically just like normal dashing. You don't get like the extended super long because the gravity is really high dash. Nope, it's just basically like a normal one, which is really good, bro. I think that will really kill infinite flying. It'll still give them like good mobility. Don't get it twisted. Hey, that's for another time if they ever want to touch that. But infinite flying, pretty much gone. And then finally, I think a really big one I want to talk about is actually like the escaping the depths one, right? If you try and escape the depths with Yonshul, it actually has like a 5-second cooldown. You kneel like really slowly when you're in PvP combat, right? So you got to be if you're going there to escape out of combat, you got to be really careful. But I know a lot of people will still just TP Bell there, so we'll see what they do about that. And finally, bro, hey, bro, chat. Look, like I said, there was already talks about it, but the Parasol Planner, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man, it got a big nerf for Flame Within users, man. 75% to 25%, which honestly, that's still nice. I know a Flame Within user will take any damage reduction on that, John, but dude, that's a pretty massive reduction. And then against other Flame users, it's still 50%, which is honestly still pretty damn good against fire. But yeah, dude, just a really big like balance and quality of life update. I think there's a lot more in here. I'm not really gonna cover. I mean, most of it's just like number changes, but honestly, really good stuff. Excited to see what they do in the future, and that's gonna be all, guys. Peace.